Hi everybody. For quite a while now I've been wanting to create a spinning skinny tumbler mock-up file that I can put on my 20-ounce skinny tumbler template design files that I sell on my Etsy shop. I finally got around to doing it, and I must say it's quite incredible. It's fully automated. It's available for purchase on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. You do need to have Photoshop for this, and if you don't have it, the link to sign up for Photoshop is in the description as well. If you sell skinny tumblers, or if you sell skinny tumbler design files, you don't want to miss this, because this truly shows the customer the full 360 view of the tumbler or tumbler design that they're purchasing. So I just want to demonstrate to you how it works. I have this design file set up. There's a group here called 20 ounce, and there's also a background file. This comes with 20 different background files that you can swap out. You can also create your own background files. I have an action set done up here. It's a spinning tumbler mock-up. There's three parts to the action, and they're all conglomerated into one in Make My Skinny Tumbler Mock-up. So you only have to click this. You don't have to open or deal with any of the other ones. Just highlight Make My Spinning Tumbler Mock-up and hit the play button on the action. So it's going to give you a little message. It's going to say, choose your background file for your spinning mock-up. Background file should be 1600 by 1200 pixels. If you want text on your mock-up, add it before loading. Sometimes I put text on my mock-ups just to let the customer know some details about the product that they're considering to buy, just so that they don't have to go looking through the product description on my Etsy shop. 1600 by 1200 pixels is the size I use for the videos that I upload to the Etsy shop for the videos on the Skinny Tumbler products. So once you are ready, you just click continue. Okay, it's going to give you a dialog box there that you can go in and you can pick the background that you want. This is the backgrounds that I have done up to go with this file. I'm just going to choose, let's see, I'll choose this one. Looks like it's looking out through a window. I'll just say open. So that will load the background that you've chosen into the file. The next thing it's going to ask you for is the design file, and it has to be a PNG file. The dimensions of a standard skinny tumbler design file are 9.3 by 8.2 inches at 300 dpi. So generally, if you create skinny tumbler designs, or if you purchase them on Etsy or any other location, that's the standard size that they'll come in. So I'm just going to hit continue here now, and I'm going to browse to the location that I keep my skinny tumbler designs. Just hit continue, and it'll give you the dialog box. Now you go into your design files. I have a folder here called tumblers. These are all PSD files, layered PSD files that I can edit. Those won't work. If you load a PSD file into this, it's going to give you an error, or it's going to come out looking not like you want it to. So let's see. Pick a nice bright one. This one here is pretty good. So I'm just going to double click on that. Now it's going to take that file and it's going to modify it so that it'll work with this action. So what's happening right now is creating the frames for the video file. It's going to create 33 frames. You can see that it's flicking through them pretty quickly. Every time it creates a new frame, the design is nudged over just a slight little bit here. So we're just going to wait now until that gets all done, and then it'll give us a couple prompts for the video file. It's really very cool, and a spinning tumbler mock-up is the icing on the cake. When somebody's looking at your design and they really like it, or if they're looking at your tumbler that you have for sale, if they can see the whole 360 view, that's going to really contribute to their decision whether they purchase or not. Also, if your design files are seamless, this will show the design as seamless, so it'll spin around. There won't be any break in the pattern. So the next thing you're going to see is a set frame delay dialog box. And what that means is it gives you the option to set a delay for each frame. So that's how long the frame is going to be visible until it moves on to the next frame. I have it set on 0.1 seconds. With that setting, the tumbler spins really fast, but I find if I put it at 0.02 seconds, it's not fast enough. I'm just going to try 0.15. I'm just going to say OK. Now it's going to ask us where do we want to save our video file. So I have a folder set up on my desktop. It says Animated Tumbler Mockups. I'm just going to call this one Sample 4. And I'm going to hit Render. Now it's going to create the video for you. It's going to reset the template file back to the way it was before you started. Now you can go in through File Explorer and navigate to the folder where you saved your Tumbler animation. I've set up the folder Animated Tumbler Mockups on my desktop, and some of the ones that I've done recently are here. This one is called Sample 4, and that's the one that I just demonstrated. So I'm just going to double click on this, and it opens it up in Windows Media Player. I've set it on a loop here. When you upload it to your Etsy shop, I think it's automatically on a loop, so that's not an issue. I'm just going to zoom this out a little bit here. So you can do this with any Tumbler mockup, any background image. I've also included a PSD file template that you can use to create your own backdrops. It has a couple sections there, the bottom section and the top section. They're masked out and you can put in any image that you like. You can also convert them to smart objects and skew the bottom part to make it look like a flat surface. There's no limit to really what you can do with it. You can add a graphic style to it, put a texture on it. You can put pretty much whatever you want in there. Just skewing out the design here now so it looks like a flat surface. Just going to play with some color in the top part here. You can add whatever color you want. You can add a gradient. You can do pretty much anything. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and I hope that you'd subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Again, the link to this product is in the description below, and so is the link to sign up for Photoshop if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching.